How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going over the Week 2 Frozen Forces event. Everything you need to know about it, the sets, the packs, the cards. Let's hop into it right now. Here we go. We have the MSPs. We have Nikita Kucherov, Chris Kreider, Nick Suzuki, Zach Werenski, Dougie Hamilton, and Jeremy Swayman. All right, then we have the event cards here. Tim Stutzla. I predicted Stutzla as an MSP. I was wrong, unfortunately. I didn't call any of these guys, I don't think. Actually, I guess Kucherov I kind of mentioned, but I was mostly wrong. Caulfield, Garland, Clark, Marchenko, Orlov, Thompson, Malkin, Harley, Schwartz, Pulak, Dan Vladar. And then looking at some of the other cards that came out today, Sarah Nurse, Poulin, Downey Landry. We also have the off-the-chart cards, Andrew Ghetto, Malgin. I really don't know how to say his name. Oscar Steen and Harubek. All right, so those are the new cards that came out today. Looking at the objectives here for the Frozen Forces. All right, so you have a random 85 untradeable, 40 passes, you got a 79, 30 one-timer shots, you get an 81, 50 shots gives you an 83 untradeable, 45 assists gives you 5 Frozen Forces collectibles, 30 goals gives you 5 Frozen Forces collectibles, completing 25 games will give you 5 Frozen Forces collectibles, and completing a set gives you an 83 bound card, which you can use for the objectives, and then you get, of course, the 85 for completing all of them. At Wildcard, guys, so Wildcard here, this one is, it's an interesting one. What's very funny, guys, here is if you go to the draft team section, I'm not sure if it's still here. Let's see if it is. It is. So you can see X Factor, Bo and Byram is there. So, you know, a tease of the new X Factors that are coming out quite soon here. So, you know, I'm excited for that. Hopefully they do come out soon. I'm assuming they're gonna, probably next week is my guess. But Bo and Byram, X Factor there. And you have 98 mil for the cap. And now looking at the actual rewards for Wildcard, it is identical to Week 1. You have your 70 plus, your coaches, your collectibles, your 78, your 79, your more collectibles, a 70 plus, a random 80, a 75 plus, a Wildcard trio pack, the silver coach, the collectibles, a 75 plus, an 81, and then finally the 85 Frozen Forces player right there, right? The moments here as well, all right? If you look at the moments here, the Frozen Force moments, they added 5 new ones. So you do receive collectibles and an 81 overall, 10 collectibles, and an 83 overall Frozen Forces player. Looking at these sets, guys, the sets are very similar to prior weeks. So you want to get that Kucherov, for example, you got to trade in 2 88 plus Frozen Forces cards. And once you do that, you get Kucherov. There's actually a new set that they did come out with here in the collectibles sets here. So if you want to trade in 10 collectibles, you can get one of the holiday sweaters. It's the same ones as prior years. The daily gift pack for today, guys, is an 81 plus as well. I did complete it. It is an 81 plus card, so keep that in mind. But those are all the new sets for today. Looking at the store, guys, the Frozen Forces packs, they are the same as week number 1 here. So you have the Elite Frozen Forces Choice Pack. Those are the odds on the pack here, so, you know, similar there as well. You have the 82K pack, which is a mini Frozen Choice pack. 4 players with a greater chance of an 83 to 88 Frozen Forces player over 2 rounds. Those are the odds on the pack. And then this pack, guys, it's back for another week. It is just an insane pack, absolutely insane pack. It's the 150K pack where you do get 383 plus Frozen Forces player and 20 Frozen Forces collectibles. If there was a pack that you guys were going to buy, it should be this one. Trust me. It is very, very good. You have the Elite Frozen Forces Chance Pack, untradeable. So again, just a greater chance of an 83 to 88 Frozen Forces player. Then you have the Frozen Forces Starter Pack, which is 3 81 pluses and 5 Frozen Forces collectibles. Those are the odds on that pack. And then you have your Frozen Forces Chance Pack, 2 players with a greater chance of an 83 to 88 Frozen Forces player and 10 Frozen Forces collectibles. Those are odds on that. Those are odds on that pack. And then finally, we have the 85 overall bound pack, which again, if you want to buy that pack, it's more so just for the fact you're going to use it for probably objectives, more than likely. Looking at the 89 overall Nikita Kucherov. He's 5'11", 182 pounds. He's got sniper forward, playmaking boost, silver make it snappy, and gold puck on a string, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. Now, this MSP Kucherov is actually better than his X Factor cards, so that's something to keep in mind as well. It is actually better, so that is something that is really interesting how it is, but that's just how it did work out. I guess they want to make this a custom build to kind of make it worth it to make, but that's Nikita Kucherov. Next up, we have Nick Suzuki here. Nick Suzuki, 5'11", 212 with two-way forward and defensive boost. Goal-born leader, 91 speed, 90 acceleration on his card here, 93 faceoffs with the synergies active here. It's a solid card, very well-rounded card here, Suzuki. We have Jeremy Swayman next, 6'3", 194 pounds here. He's got gold no-timer here. So, I mean, you know, solid ability here. I mean, I'm not a big fan of goalie abilities in general, but for me, Swayman, guys, at 6'3", 194, decent goalie. We have Zach Werenski, 6'2", 219, left-handed D with two-way defenseman. Power shooting boost here as well. Goalie lead edges. 90 speed, 90 excel, pretty decent shot here on Werenski. Always a solid card to use, Werenski in HUT. He always plays extremely well. So, now I definitely like this Werenski card. Then we also have Dougie Hamilton, which you guys know, I'll be making my man Dougie. I have to. 6'6", 230 pounds with offensive defenseman and pinpoint shooting boost. And yes, his defensive stats are, you know, lacking, but size is really a big part of this game. And I think with his shot being as good as it is, his skating's really solid. I would say he's better than Seider. You know, by a lot, no, but I would prefer Hamilton to Seider more than likely. That's just how I feel about it, at least. Then we also have Chris Kreider, 6'3", 233 with power forward and pinpoint shooting boost, 89 speed, 89 acceleration, goal close quarters. The shot's pretty good too, 89, 91, 95, and 92. He's just a winger though, so at the end of the day, I mean, you can't play him at center, so, I mean, a little bit one-dimensional there. Some of the other cards here, Cole Caulfield, probably a ridiculous card. He had 91 speed there. Really nice shot there. Yeah, he's only 5'8", but still a very good card here on this Cole Caulfield card. Tim Stutzler as well. One of my predictions for the MSPs, 90 speed, 89 excel. He's got puck on a string, only 83 faceoff. That's kind of yikes, unfortunately. But I would say, looking at the next page here, we have, you know, a few other decent cards. We have Garland, so if you have his fantasy card, you know, you're not going to obviously care about this card, but, you know, decent little card here, Garland. And those are kind of the main highlights for today's content, I would say, really. I mean, some other fantasy upgrades happened, right? I mean, we have Sorelli up to a 94 now, so that's pretty wild. Yeah, he's looking really good. 95 faceoffs with the synergies active. We also have this finally an upgrade here for Ekholm. I mean, it took a long time, but still, probably not the most usable card. I'm probably not going to use him yet, I don't think, but we'll see. But there's an upgrade for Ekholm, and then that kind of really is the main highlights for today. You know, I mean, you guys can let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the content. If you guys did enjoy this video, if you did, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you've not already, follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day. I'm live there right now. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you get 3 E's. And I'll see you guys in the next video.